Welcome to Jerry's Forex Academy. Welcome to Jerry's Forex Academy. They will put you on what Forex trading is. If you are new to Forex trading, definitely you're in the right place. So, what Forex trading is? Forex trading is a foreign exchange market whereby you can trade and make a lot of money out of it. You can trade the currencies, like for instance, USD, JPY, Euro, USD, and a lot of other currencies. But Forex trading market is every currency is being paired together with other currency for it to become a pair. Like euros is paired with the US dollar because it is called a pair. So when you are trading, probably when you are buying euros, definitely you are selling USD if both of them are paired together. So this is just like the nature of what Forex trading is. So we're still going to go deeper into what Forex trading is, because I'll be right back. In the Forex market, there's some terminologies which we use. The different currency nicknames. So the euros is called single currency, the Canadian dollar is called loni, and the Swiss franc is called Swissy. The Australian dollar is called Aussie. So we have different types. US dollar is called greenback, or we call it buck. GBP, that's Great British Pounds, is called sterling or pound sterling. New Zealand dollar is called Kiwi. So we have, say, in case we hear people talking about using these terminologies in Forex, they're talking about these currencies. And when we pair currency pairs together, there are still names we call them. Like for instance, when we want to talk about GBP USD, that's Great British Pounds US dollar, we call it cable. We call Ninja USD JPY. We call Fiber Euro USD. We call Channel Euro GBP. We call Yopi, which is Euro JPY. We call Rupee, which is GBP JPY, and a lot more. USD rupees, Russian rupees, it's called Bani, and a lot of other terminologies used in Forex trading. So now, common terms that affect the Forex trading market. The first thing here is quantitative easing. When we talk about quantitative easing, this is a central bank monetary policy to print and inject more money into the economy. So like when the central bank of a country decided to like print in more money and spread the money out for the commercial banks to like give out loans and all that. So when they spread the money out, definitely that they're doing quantitative easing, and it affects the market in its own way. Then the second one is when we talk about bid and ask, purchase and selling related to base domestic currency. When there's a buying and selling in a country, it affects the currency, the pair or whatever currency you're trading. When we talk about hawkish or dovish statements, we're talking about the central bank announcement that usually hints at interest rate increase. It just like if probably interest rate, when we talk about hawkish, definitely the interest rate is increasing. But when we talk about like the central bank, they are cutting the interest rate, but then we call it dovish. They are like central bank are making a dovish move. So definitely you understand. So we're talking about they are cutting the interest rate. When we talk about they are making a hawkish move, they are increasing the interest rate. And here we talk about means a billion units of any currency. And like we all know, which we'll be talking about later when you subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because I'll be making a video on lot size and what we mean by units and how to calculate them and how the whole works. So it's a gradual process. When you follow, you subscribe, you keep going. When we talk about theme market condition, when prices are not as liquid as expected. Speculator, individual trader taking large risks in the hope of making a quick gain. We have different types of traders also. We have the day trader, scalper, swing trader, position trader. So when we talk about day traders are opening few trades a day and closing them at that evening. Their position doesn't last more than a day. Scalpers are traders, they just like spend a few minutes in the market and they just leave. When you hear the terminology optic, there's a new price quote at a price higher than the preceding quote. Like every pair, we have we have the base, both the base and the quote uh, uh, currency. So the first one is the base and second one is the quote currency. There is a lot of terminologies we'll be using. So, and let's move to go in phrases which we use in the forex market. We use like going long. That means definitely you're going on a bullish trend. Then going short, you're going on opening a bearish trade. Cutting short, to close a losing position early. Babysitting a trade, holding a losing trade open for a long time, and so on and so forth. So, for instance, Bloomberg drops a news: USD card dovish Bank of Canada halts the loan. What they are saying here is Bank of Canada reports an interest rate cut. Therefore, Canadian dollar depreciate against the US dollar. So this will stop here for now. Make sure you like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more forex videos and to proceed into the forex trading topics that you need to know, and drop down your comment on whatever you want us to talk about in the forex market.